Hello everybody, Bets Golden here. Today I need to finish up a gift that I'm making for another crafty friend. She's on the design team, or one of the design teams I'm on, and so I have a couple little fun presents for her, but I thought it would be great to make her a junk journal or pages to go into a junk journal for Christmas. And I gotta confess, I'm totally in love with this line. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in this line and how I had a problem with the printer, a really bad problem with my printer. There's a debate on what I get questions all the time. What kind of printer do you use? Your images look great. And I've always been in the, well, it has more to do with your paper camp, not the printer camp. However, I had some difficulty with my printer today. She was throwing a temper tantrum like a little baby, and she didn't want to print two-sided for me, and then she stopped wanting to take my paper in general. So I had to switch over to copy paper, and I made this discovery that I'm going to share with you. First of all, if you want to print two-sided, there is a way. You can do that on brochure paper by Staples. It'll run you, I think, about $25 or $30, so it's not cheap, but it will print double-sided, and I'm going to show you why. Because at the start of my printing session today, that took me 2 hours, because I'm more stubborn than my printer, but she won, I tried to print this double-sided, and that's what it did. But look, you can't see it on that side. So this is the beauty of brochure paper. It's a little bit of a better quality and it doesn't bleed through. My whole intent was to go ahead, print this all up, trim my edges, because I don't have it fit the page. I always have my computer modify it a little bit. And then I was just going to fold it in half, throw on some embellishments, slip it in the mail to her, and I'll be good. But we had to change that because my printer didn't want to take this paper. So these are the ones that I did with that high quality, nice paper, the brochure flyer paper. These are the images, and this is all from the Joyful Christmas Kit from Calico Collage. It comes with a front and cover sheet, and then it comes with 10 inside sheets, and then 4 or 5 accent sheets, and I printed them all up, or almost all. Now, we get into the copy paper. This is after 2 hours, and I tried just to get those. I'm like, I'm done with this. I just want to print it. Nope, that's not the copy paper. That was still regular. This is copy paper. You guys, I can't see a difference in the quality in this at all. I don't see a difference at all. Yeah, I can't print on the back, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with that. I can tell you what you can do. So, it comes down to how I get my good images is it's my printer. I use an Epson ink tank. I used to use a HP, and I would burn through $50 of ink a month. I've had my Epson ink tank since May, 7 months later. I have not burnt through my ink yet. So yes, it's a little bit of an investment, but if you do a lot of color printing and you want good color printing, it's a great investment because it saves you money in the long run. I've saved $350 in ink, basically, in 7 months. So for me, it paid for itself. Now, this is the back sheet. And then we get into the accent sheets. And this is actually on that brochure paper. This is the first one I had printed. No, excuse me, this is not on a brochure paper. After I got done trying to work with the brochure paper, I went ahead and started in with the matte photo paper that is by Canon, and you can get it on Amazon. Really great paper, but I'm not even seeing much of a difference in quality on how it prints to this, which is the copy paper. So my final thoughts on what kind of what makes a beautiful digital image, what you see and buy in your favorite digital store. Mine is Calico Collage. It comes down to your printer. It doesn't have anything to do so much with the paper. If you want to do double-sided, then yeah, you're going to need a brochure paper. But these images are gorgeous. So I'm going to tell you, now I showed you, I gave you the idea of what I wanted to do with this. It's not going to work now, so I'm going to change it. I want to show you what I'm going to do. First of all, for the card, if you buy this kit You can use this as much as you want. That's the beauty of a digital art kit. When you buy this kit, watch what you can do with this cover sheet. If you want a quick Christmas card, all you have to do is trim the edges, fold the paper, stamp a sentiment there, and you have a really fast, beautiful Christmas card. So that's a great idea to use with your cover sheets. All right, that's another way to use this. Print another one off, and there you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do on this is I'm actually going to make pages for her. So I'm going to trim my edges first. I'm going to show you that first. And I'm going to go ahead and just pull out my Caterpillar. I have a 20% off coupon if you guys are interested in Caterpillar products. I like this for digital art because you can line it up on the lights. And if your image ever prints crooked, this one did not, you can just go ahead and fix it because it shows you exactly where it's cutting. It cuts all types of surfaces: fabric, burlap, vellum, transparency. You don't ever have to replace the blade, which is amazing. It's a titanium blade. That alone makes it worth it for me. And this particular one, I think, was $89. I think it was $89. But I get a lot of use out of it. I absolutely love it. So if you're interested in this, go ahead over to caterpillar.com, and when you're ready to check out, put BETZ20, and it'll take $20 off of your purchase. Not $20, 20% off of your purchase. But look how thin that cuts. It's just awesome. I really love it. So what I'm going to do with these sheets is I'm going to cut them down. And then, once I cut them all down, get the white edging off, I'm going to score it right down the middle. And Calico Collage does a wonderful job of already having the middle kind of decided for me. So I just have to score down the middle of that. Let me turn this off because that's competing. So I'm going to score right here. And this will just help me fold it nice and straight. All right. Then I'm going to fold it. Lines up beautifully. I'm just going to take my tape runner and seal up those edges. And then if you have any overage, like I see some white there that I didn't quite get because I was yakking, you can just go on back after it's all sealed over and just trim that off. And now my friend has a beautiful double-sided sturdy piece of paper for her junk journal. And she can put this in a 5x7 binder and do 3 holes here, or she can do 2. Just depends. I'm not going to hole punch it for her. I thought I would, but I'm not gonna. So this is going to be 1 sheet for her. And then I'm going to go ahead and make her right now a pocket. And how I'm going to do that, this is kind of cool, you guys. I loaded my paper wrong. So I'm going to use this piece of paper that was loaded incorrectly to be the backing on my pocket. And I'll show you what that means in just a second. So let me find my next sheet that I want to do a pocket on. Okay, I actually think I'm going to use this. This is supposed to be the back of the sheet of the junk journal, but I'm going to use it as a pocket for my friend. So once again, I'm going to trim my edges down. This is actually that regular copy paper, and look, it's still trimmed just beautifully. Love it. But since this is regular copy paper, and I want to make sure that my pocket is nice and sturdy, I'm going to go ahead and use this, which is a reject piece of brochure paper. And this might show through a little bit, but that's totally okay. What to do with this is I'm actually going to fold this in half as well, and it might not be perfect because it did pull it through wrong. So this is just a really, really, sorry, this is upside down to you, really, really great way to use up that excess paper that you may have gone, whoops, that didn't print right. So I'm going to seal that up. And I'm going to take this piece of paper now, and I don't need to score this because there's no line provided. I can just fold this one in half. Like so. All right, now I'm going to check, and I think I'm going to put seam side in. You're not going to see some of this. Okay, perfect. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this into a pocket. So I am going to take it and I'm going to cut the edges off and put that on here. So I'm just going to take this like so and kind of eyeball it with that light right there. I think that's a good pocket. All right, so that gets cut off, and then this is going to go in here like so. I'm going to line this up to the top like so, and seal it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my tape runner around all of the edges, not just one side, leaving the top open because this is going to go and actually I'm not real, that's really too wide. Okay, so I want this in here like so. I'm gonna line up my seam. I'm sorry, I keep leaving that on. That's kind of interferes with your view. I apologize. Line up the seam. And again, this isn't going to show, so it's okay that it's not perfect. Fold it over. And now we have a really fun little pocket. Here's a fun little pocket, and you can stuff stuff in on this side and stuff in on that side. Now we can create another pocket down here too. I'm going to show you. Is this piece right here. And then we're just going to go ahead, fold this down the middle. And I'm going to actually put it on this way because this side is the open side this time. I'm going to, so what I'm going to basically do is, it's a little bit short for a pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some construction paper. So make sure that your adhesive edges go on the bottom, like so. Okay, I need to trim up that edge. And then I'm going to take this one. This is our piece. This is the original one I wanted as the pocket down here. And I actually am still going to use it like a pocket. So it's like a little, no, I'm not. I'm going to seal it all the way down because the edges don't quite match, which is fine because I'm going to put something there. So just put this on to be a nice little decoration. And I'm putting it right there. I'm going to put it towards, just towards the base of this. Okay, so this is how you make a pocket. Just what I did right there. It can go here. Something can go here. Flip it. Here. And here. I'm going to go ahead and finish up trimming down and folding, and I'm going to go over and fussy cut out my accent sheets on my, I can't even talk today, on my scan and cut, which includes this sheet. And then I'll come back and we'll put the rest of it together so you can see just how it all comes together. Alrighty, I'll be back in a few. All right, hi guys, we're back. I have with me the finished product of the Christmas kit that I got through Calico Collage, and I'm going to show you what I did with this. The first thing I did was this little pocket page that I made. I stuffed it with a whole bunch of stuff that she can use that was right off of the Elements page. This is a really fun little piece. It actually was that piece that had the 3 squares. Well, if you fold it over, it becomes like a little journaling block with a cute little cover on it. And then here's a little Merry Christmas piece in here. I covered up that edge with one of the cute little tickets. And when my friend gets this, she can decide to use this to decorate the rest of the kit, or she can just leave it as it is. So I kind of stuffed the extras in these pockets. I made that double-sided. Basically, I just trimmed it down and then I just attached it. I adhered it with the tag. Then on this side, it's the same thing. This piece comes out. It's a journaling block. She can use that anywhere in the kit. It's just a great place to store. It's like multi-functional, you know. Just having the pocket, she can use it, and then I can throw all of the little extras in here, which is what I did from the kit. So this is the pocket one. Let me just get this all kind of put back together so we don't lose it. So it's cute and ready. And then, like I said, she can put holes in it and use it however she wants. And then here's the next page. I did a treatment on this as well. I put this pocket with these little pull-outs in here. That's double-sided, so she can do whatever she wants with this one. And then this one, that's so pretty. And then this one. And then with this one, it was kind of cool. I took this, there's a sheet of these, and it was basically, this is one piece. So I trimmed it out, and then I just folded down the middle, and I took this little 1-inch circle piece that was in the kit, and I put a dome on it, like an epoxy dome on it, just to make it kind of fun. That right there. And then I did the same thing with this. Did the pocket right there, and then the same thing again. And then this is just a beautiful print. I just love these prints. Now, if you wanted to do this all together, before you, as you know, I folded the paper and made it 2-sided, but before you do that, you can actually slip a piece of hemp or a fiber down the side, fold it over, and then collect all those fibers on the side of this. There'll be about 10 or 11 of them, and you know, tie it in a bow on the side, and it would be a really cool looking little book. So honestly, had I thought of that sooner, that's what I would have done. So this is what she's getting. I'm going to wrap it up real pretty with a bow or something, do a treatment on it so it's beautiful. So this is what she's getting, all those, and she can make her book out of it however she wants. And then I'm going to finish off, I made a card, and what I did, this is such a great way to use these cover sheets in the kits, through the junk journal kits through Calico Collages. You can not only use them as a cover sheet but as a card if you print them on high quality paper like I did here. Granted, there's that, which is annoying. I just trimmed it down to a 5x7, and then I stamped the image, not the image, the sentiment, and I'll sign it. And I'm just going to add a few things to make this special. I used these die cuts out of the Brutus Monroe Inspirational Box for November. These are the die cuts that were in that box. So I used those to cut out 3 snowflakes that I'm going to adhere to the front of this card. And I glimmer misted them because it was on white cardstock, and I was concerned that you wouldn't be able to see them on the white snowflakes. So I just glimmer misted them a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and just pop these down. And this is one way to make a super fast, beautiful card, because pretty much this digital image does all the work for you. You don't have to do really much of anything. It's so awesome. So I'm just popping this down. And then I'm going to treat the center of it with a little bit of bling. And if you want and you have time to let it dry, it would be fun to go in with maybe some stickles, some lace stickles. That's a clear white sparkly stickles on his beard, and just make him shine. That would be awesome too. So there we go. So the card is done, and her junk journal, or pages for her future junk journal, are done, and I'm going to put it in with some other craft goodies and mail this off to my partner. So this is what I did with the Christmas junk journal that you can get over at Calico Collage. I did a card and then this beautiful start of a junk journal for her. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Make sure you check out Calico Collage, www.calicocollage.com, for all of your digital art needs. This kit's available over there. I think it's one of my favorite ones ever for Christmas. And also I will have the affiliated link for the Caterpillar with the coupon code, as well as the Brutus Monroe link in the description. So make sure you check those out if you're interested in them. Please find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under Bets Golden, and also check out my blog. I use that as a home base where I post everywhere I am and everything I'm doing, and that is www.scrappycafe.blogspot.com. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please feel free to share, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. If I don't know the answer, I will make sure I try to find one. Until next time, happy crafting!